Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. This is Camille Nicole here with you. I'm always sitting outside and these bugs be coming to attack me, so I'm praying I'm a little early in the day and they're not going to come after me today. So this is Wisdom Wednesday. I had such a busy morning dealing with some hair clients that I had to do, so I didn't get to do this message earlier, but I definitely wanted to come out and make sure the video got out. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I thank you so much for your support. Please make sure to hit the bell if you've already subscribed, to make sure that you see my videos. Right now they're being posted on Mondays and Wednesdays. I do a lot of separation talk, what to do when you have kids involved, and that is on Mondays. And Wednesday I just drop a little bit of encouragement, short videos, just to get you through midweek and help you get through the weekend if need be. So today I wanted to talk about setting your standards and keeping your standards. Just a lot of conversations that I've been talking to some of my friends, and one of the biggest things we do in both male and female relationships is we compromise our standards so much that we compromise our whole lives, right? And I say the whole lives piece because one compromise can alter your whole entire life. For instance, there's a rule: anytime you have sexual affairs and intimacy in that way, what should we do? Wrap it up. Make sure we protect ourselves. One, there's 1,000 diseases out there that we don't want, and two, you can have some unwanted pregnancies that you're just not ready to deal with, and then you have to make some life-altering decisions. Do I keep the child? Do I abort the child? Do I give up for adoption? What does my life look like? Do I want to be with this person? You know, some things change because of one time of changing your standard and not using protection. Now your whole life has altered and changed to a whole nother route that you didn't plan on. So, and when I say these standards are that important, because you're making choices not just in an intimate setting, but if your standard is saving yourself from marriage, keeping God first in your life, making sure that you're going to church every week, keeping the standard of not dating a man who has a I don't really want to touch on this, but not dating a man who has been locked up or, is part of a different lifestyle than what you really want to represent yourself with. I can't touch on that because men change their lives and they get their lives together and they change. So maybe I say don't change your standard in being with someone that doesn't really meet those requirements. If you want that man to have a job and a good clean record, make sure he has a job and a good clean record. If God brings him into your life and he may have a record, but he cleaned up, then so be it. Whatever God has for you. If you want to get married and have children, don't date a man who does not want to be married and does not want children. All of these things matter when you're making a decision about your life and setting those standards up for your life. If you have a standard for yourself that you want to finish college, don't let anyone come and detour your route. You want to make sure that you are staying focused on college, you're staying focused on the goal, focused on the dream. If you want to travel the world, make sure that you make life choices to make sure that you're getting there. Finishing college, keeping a great job, making sure that you don't create a family before you're ready to, before you've already done your traveling. Really focus on your standards and be okay with your standard. And even when people tell you that you're wrong or you need to lessen up and lower your standards of what you want in a relationship, don't listen to them, because it is your life. It is your life. At one point in time I had some very high standards and I was okay with my high standards, and I had so many people tell me, oh, your standards are too high, you need to lower your standards, you're looking for Jesus and da da da. No, I just know what I wanted. I just knew what I wanted, and because of peer pressure and me not being strong enough, I compromised, and I had to pay for some of those compromise and decisions that I made. So I just want to to say how important it is not to compromise, to make sure that you know who you are as you're out here in this world, that you set your standard, you set it as high as possible, that you're also meeting those requirements that you expect from someone else, and that you stay encouraged to stay on the right path of not compromising your life. You know, God gives us one life to live, and we need to live it to the best of our ability. For some people, that means partying it up every night. For others, it means traveling the world. And for some, it means going out and having that family and enjoying that husband or wife and those kids and your career. So whatever that is to you, I learned, and I thought at first that partying was my thing, but it really wasn't. My life is, the time that I want is for family, for my career, for my business, and anyone out here that I can help. And just walking into that purpose of life. So really sit down the rest of this week. You have the weekend, like really think about what you want out of life and what your purpose may be. How can you impact somebody in this lifetime that you have? How do you want to spend it? So definitely just wanted to drop that nugget for you. I hope you all had a great Wednesday, and I will see you next week for Monday, Court Mondays and Wisdom Wednesday. Have a great night.